Pakistan security forces say they have killed 22 more terrorists in ongoing operations across Balochistan, taking the total number killed over the past 2 days to 177. The fresh casualties came as security sweeps continued overnight following a large-scale coordinated militant attack across the province on Saturday. According to the military's media wing, the attackers targeted security and government installations in more than 10 cities and towns, including Quetta, Gwadar and Nushki. Security officials say the attackers belong to the groups the state now refers to as Fitna al-Hindustan, a designation used to highlight what Pakistan alleges is foreign-backed terrorism. The military says all attempts to seize territory or establish control were foiled and that clearance operations are now in their final stages. Saturday's violence left 15 security personnel martyred and 18 civilians dead, including women and children. Suicide bombers, including female attackers, were involved. Hospitals were placed on emergency footing as gun battles played out across urban and rural areas. As a result of the security situation, mobile internet services remain suspended for a third straight day in Quetta and several other districts. Provincial authorities say services are expected to be restored on Tuesday. Addressing Parliament, Defence Minister Khwaja Asif said the state's position was clear. Violence cannot be justified or dressed up as a political or freedom movement. He accused India of backing militant proxies and said Afghan soil was also being used by terrorist leadership operating against Pakistan. Asif told lawmakers that what began decades ago as a political grievance, in recent years, being taken over by criminal and smuggling networks, particularly those linked to oil and transit trade. He said these groups had lost billions after government crackdowns and were now fueling violence to protect their interests. He added that no negotiations would be held with armed groups, warning that the response to attacks on civilians would involve the full force of the state.
जनाब स्पीकर, ये फसादुल अर्द में और हमारा मजहब कहता है कि जो फसादुल अर्द में जो लोग शामिल हों या जो परपेचुएट करें या परपेट्रेटर्स हों इसके, उनसे कोई नेगोशिएट नहीं किया जा सकता। हमारी पाकिस्तान की स्टेट की रियासत की ये बयानिया है या बॉटम लाइन है कि नोबडी इन पाकिस्तान विल बी अलाउड टू रैशनलाइज वायलेंस। ये आप तशद्दुद को जब रैशनलाइज करने की कोशिश करते हैं, उसको लिबास बनाते हैं कि ये कोई फ्रीडम मूवमेंट है या हकूक की जंग है। It's not acceptable. Because it's not true. ये एक कवर है क्रिमिनल जो है एक्टिविटीज को जो है डिजिटमाइज करने का, लेकिन ये सारे नैरेटिव्स जो है हाईजैक कर लिए दहशतगर्दों ने, क्रिमिनल एलिमेंट्स ने। इस सूबे को डिस्टेबलाइज करने के लिए हिंदुस्तान जो है, देखें कुलभूषण जो है वो कहां से पकड़ा गया, को लाहौर से नहीं पकड़ा गया, कराची से नहीं पकड़ा गया, वो बलोचिस्तान से पकड़ा गया।
Meanwhile, the Senate of Pakistan has unanimously passed a resolution condemning the attacks. The resolution called for a transparent and swift investigation, stronger intelligence coordination and accountability for both locals and international sponsors of terrorism. It also reaffirmed the state's commitment to peace, development and political inclusion in Balochistan, stressing that long-term security depends on governance, economic progress and constitutional rights. As operations continue, officials say there is no area of Balochistan under militant control, but warn the situation remains sensitive. The government is urging national unity, saying the past 2 days are a reminder that Pakistan's fight against terrorism is far from over.